Yeah.
There's this famous book called Who Moved My Cheese? I don't know if you've ever read it. It's a short book.
I remember the title. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's, I need to reread it, but the summary is this: I think there's two mice, and they go to their same place every day, and there's their cheese, and then one day the cheese isn't there, and I think one mouse freaks out and spends all his time complaining that his cheese isn't there, and the other one realizes that this is going to happen regularly, and I got to get into the mindset of being able to look for new cheese, or maybe not worry about cheese anymore, or who knows, maybe get the AI to find my cheese. And it's about the mindset. And I think you said this before, Peter, that mindset, maybe that's that growth mindset, is probably the most important asset you can have going into this future, is how you can condition your mind. Because like you said, we are going to be hit like a boxer hits someone with a 10-punch combo with all of these crazy changes. And it's going to happen probably starting daily soon. So how can people think about changing their mindset? Because that's not an easy thing to do.
Yeah. Yeah. So I teach that. I mean, that's the core of what I teach at Abundance 360. I've got 3 books in production right now. One is Abundance, Scaling Abundance. It's a follow-on to my original book, Abundance, from 12 years ago, because the story has gotten so much better. And abundance is a mindset. And then there's another one on mindset mastery. And let me give for those who haven't thought about it, let me take a second here. If you ask yourself the question, what made the most extraordinary leaders on the planet successful? Whoever they are, Mahatma Gandhi, Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, name your favorite leader. And you said, okay, was it the money they had that made them successful? Was it the friends they had? Was it the tech they had? Or was it the mindset they had? And I think, on stages where I ask people, or on Twitter where I polled people, it's like 99% say, yeah, it's the mindset, right? And if you took away everything from them, but Martin Luther King maintained his mindset, he would gain back the leading power that he had. And I think that's true. And during all of my life of mentoring under people and learning from extraordinary individuals, it is all about mindset. So if mindset is the key element, my next question to those watching and listening is, well, okay, what mindset do you have? And where did you get it? And what mindset do you need for the decade ahead? And so if you stop and ponder that question, you realize that shaping your mindset is fundamentally critical. All right, next point. What is a mindset? Well, it turns out, we've been talking about AI, and that deep learning is these neural nets in computer instantiation on NVIDIA's chips. And you train a neural net by showing it data after data after data. If you want to train a neural net to, be able to see a mouse or cheese or a cat, you show it photos of that over and over and over again, and it starts to learn and recognize the ears, the tail, the whiskers, all of those elements, and it says, okay, that's what makes a cat, and it can then identify a cat in all its different variations. Well, we are constantly training our neural nets by the stuff that we watch, we read, who we hang out with, the conversations we have. And so, like I say, if you're watching CNN, which I call the crisis news network, 24 hours a day, you're going to be in a state of fear and scarcity and anxiety, because you're having every murder on the planet delivered to you over and over again. And in that case, you're just in a constant negative assault. And so you couldn't pay me enough money to watch the network news or to read the newspapers. No, I want my neural net being wired by the news and information that's important to me, which are breakthroughs in science and AI and robotics and longevity and all of these fields, so that I can create within myself a set of mindsets. And the mindsets for me that are important are, first of all, a purpose-driven mindset, waking up every morning with clarity that your massive transformative purpose. And in our book, Exponential Organizations 2.0, we talk about that an MTP, a massive transformative purpose, is fundamental to every company that's really in exponential growth. Because in a world where there's an abundance of opportunities, if you try and go after everything, you're not going to succeed. But if you're clear about your MTP, you're going to focus on those opportunities aligned, and it's going to work much better. And MTP helps you attract the best talent to you. So a purpose-driven mindset with an MTP is one. An abundance mindset. An abundance mindset really is saying, hey, listen, there's nothing truly scarce. You may think it's scarce. Our brains are wired for scarcity, but actually, technology is a force, a tool that takes whatever was scarce and makes it abundant. So we used to kill whales to get whale oil. Then we ravaged mountainsides to get coal. Now the Earth is bathed in 8,000 times more energy from the sun. And the energy isn't scarce. It's there, just not in usable form. So how do we make it a usable source? And the same is true example after example after example. And the next book, Abundance, Scaling Abundance, will tell that story. The next mindset is an exponential mindset, and it's really understanding that we're living in a world that's very different than the world our brains evolved for, which were a local and linear world. And we're great at saying in 10 steps I'll be there, in 20 steps I'll be there, in 30 steps I'm across the street. But in 30 exponential steps, you're not across the street. You've gotten 1 billion meters and you're circumvented the planet 26 times. And that's incredible.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. I'm looking for partners, collaborators, colleagues who want to join forces with me around the globe and create real value, generational wealth, and financial freedom for everyone else around the world. Get involved in the cryptocurrency markets, get involved in the NFT markets. This is your moment. Life all comes down to a few moments. Don't let this pass. Now it's not too late. Next year's going to be too late. Ultimately, this is about freedom. That's the way I see it. This is about giving power back to the people and enabling billions of people worldwide to use the financial markets to improve their lives and those of their friends and their families and their communities. Honestly, I think it's a violation of human rights not to allow people basic access to financial services. Because right now people are being kept in the dark, they're being robbed of education, and it's a travesty. And so I'm looking for people that want to join me and be a part of this solution. And that all happens inside the DeFi Academy. The gains my students are making are absolutely amazing. Double, triple-digit gains in the first month alone. That's amazing. This will change your life. Now is the time to get involved. I'm going to tell you exactly how my students in my academy made money in the last 30 days. I'm talking about real trading results. And let me just whet your appetite a little bit. Let me hit you with some numbers. I'm talking Brendan from New Zealand is up 68.77% on the month. Steve from Europe up 83%. Albert in Singapore up 169.9% on one single trade. I got Susan up 153% on her call options alone, also rocking 139% returns and 442% returns as well on individual trades. These are people that are changing their financial future in the last 30 days, but it's based on trading discipline. I've graduated over 500 students from inside my academy from over 54 countries around the world. It's amazing. When it comes to crypto, DeFi, and blockchain, we love this space. We truly believe it's the future. This is down to our core. It's authentic to what we're doing, and everybody can tell through the camera because you can't make this stuff up. If you're watching me now, wherever you are, I implore you, take 60 seconds right now and join my academy. Apply today. Now you've got a chance. Life all comes down to a few moments. What are you gonna do? What's the choice that you're going to make?